Hi, Mike Pierce here, better known as Antarctic Mike. Thanks for a few minutes of your time today. People ask me all the time, Mike, what do you do for a living? There's two things I spend the majority of my time at. One is I speak professionally, whether it be to CEO and executive groups, sales organizations, management teams, or professional associations. The second thing I spend my time doing is working with small to mid-sized companies, addressing any and everything from recruiting issues to producing revenue, and lots of points in between. Now, people ask me all the time, why Antarctica? What's up with this big red coat? How does Antarctica fit into the picture? All of my messages that I present are really driving at the issue of finding, engaging, and keeping better performing people. You see, my background in the recruiting industry really taught me a lot as far as addressing the finding side of the equation. But when it comes to the issue of keeping people, and I don't just mean keeping the seat full on the bus, I mean really having people engaged in what they do, meaning they're conditioned, they're trained, they're engaged, so that the six-cylinder car you hired, so to speak, is actually firing on six cylinders. That's really what I like to address. Now, how I address those issues that leaders and managers can put their arms around and start to really solve those problems, how I address those points is through the usage of stories from Antarctic history. You see, in polar expedition history, you had a group of people, whether it be 100 years ago or 200 years ago, going really from point A to point B. And along the way, they had all kinds of hazards and changes that came about and crises to deal with. Well, guess what? That's exactly what small businesses and companies face today. They're at one point today, they're trying to get somewhere in the future, and along the way, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of chaos, there are a lot of hazards, and a lot of other things that they have to contend with. So I find that through the usage of these stories, we can really address those particular points. Once again, Antarctic Mike here. Thanks for visiting. If you've got questions, if you've got inquiries, call me, email me, Google me, find me on LinkedIn. If you put in the word Antarctic Mike, it's pretty hard to miss me. Thanks for your time.